So welcome to Beyond Meditation, and the session today is that vanilla Beyond Meditation session, and it is again it's about understanding what the different constituent parts are that make up this amazing um, set of words and the impact they have on our being. So today, what Spirit wishes to communicate through me is the vibration of the three pieces coming together. So every word has a vibe, and we've already gone through what acknowledgement, acknowledging, receiving, and accepting as individual words in their own right, what it is that constitutes their vibe. Today, what they want to talk about is when the three come together in that sequence. What is it that invokes in us? I have to say, as I was, just doing my prep before I got on this call, I was I was shown that I was going to experience the three things together. I completely expected that I would trans out, but I'm supposed to share it with you. So me being transed out wouldn't necessarily have brought it my um, uh, into my communication so that I could communicate it with you. So for the first time ever, I actually experienced the three constituent parts individually and what occurs when the three come together. It is a little bit like, if you have ever had the experience of singing bowls, the crystal bowls, or even the Tibetan brass bowls. They're very profound. I mean, they do something to us at a cellular level. And those of us who know about that experience, we feel it. The depth never goes away. You feel it. The interesting thing about the bowls is even if someone doesn't know what they're about, they've never heard the sound before. The vibration is such that there's a way in which that vibration moves through our cells. It's as if it penetrates our cells. Like it's so definite, and it's that penetration is through our cells is occurs regardless of whether you're a believer or not. I saw the experience here with my sister, for her, it was the first time she was going to experience this thing, which looked like something that was interfering with her beautiful glass and silver table and was sitting there in the middle, but she knew it was something serious for me to put it there. When I played it the first time, I think that was her first experience of that very deep meditative state of nothingness. And when she came out of it, she was like, "What is this thing?" And we have a visitor recently, and I just like to play it, in between my meetings or first thing in the morning. I just like to play it for a few minutes. And I'm playing this bowl. He wears a hearing aid. And then he forgets to wear his hearing aid the rest of the day. And it's only in the evening that he comes back. He says, "Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't wearing it." So, I mean, I don't know whether it did anything to his hearing, but he clearly didn't miss it. Throughout the day, he had meetings and stuff. So there's something that happens and really here's what happens with these crystal bowls. And now I'm going to talk about what happens in the Human Vibe Attunement. They bring with them a vibe of okayness. So it all feels okay. There's no panic. There's no concern that you might have forgotten something. They just that vibe of okayness, as well as whatever the wisdom is that the crystal brings with it, you experience that. Now you have a crystal bowl, and that's one thing. And then you have an alchemy bowl. It's a whole different experience altogether. So the three phrases Each individually, we went through that, and we all know how profound these beyond meditation sessions were when we were doing a deep dive on each of the individual pieces. And when you bring them together, it's like an alchemy crystal ball. An alchemy crystal ball, what is an alchemy? It's like, two or more substances coming together to create something new. So, and so that's the experience that you have with an alchemy crystal ball. So okayness is like the undertone, it's there. And then you have another undertone layered on top of that, which is the undertone of the alchemic composition that makes up that bowl. And you have the benefit of each of the individual crystals that is infused in the bowl. So let's look at the human vibe attunement. And remember, the overarching undertone of the human vibe attunement is love. It is a frequency of love. Love as an amplifying frequency. In its purest form, which is the beingness of human, is love. So that is like the undertone that underlies everything that we do, every step in the process of getting to that space of the human vibe attunement has got that undertone of love. We do the 9-4-6 breath. The 9-4-6 breath takes us through a cycle of alignment. It begins with alignment. So you begin by aligning your mind, your heart, and your gut. And as you continue with the 9-4-6 breath, you will notice sometimes I do more of these, sometimes I do less of these. I just really follow on the guidance of where we are as a family here. So the 9-4-6 breath, it takes you on a journey from alignment to flow. The flow occurs, so the 9-4-6 begins with aligning your mind brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. So your mind, which oscillates between past and future, it's about survival. So your survival is taken care of. You can be present in the moment through the heart, and you can now co-create, thriving, coming from your innate wisdom that you have amassed through the various journeys of your soul. So once that alignment takes place, you switch. And you switch, and you've heard me say this a few times, where the 9-4-6 breath also opens up the 13 chakras that are now available to us as humans. And the opening up, alignment, attunement of these 13 chakras gets us into flow. Once you are in that flow, we then begin for a few moments a focus on our heart, where we fill our heart with love, kindness, and compassion as we breathe in. So we breathe in love, kindness, and compassion, and we breathe out gratitude and peace. And that taking that breath in and taking that breath out stations us. We are in flow and we become stationed in the present. Our field experiencing and filled with love, kindness, and compassion, sharing generously gratitude, the consequence of which is peace. And then we go into the human vibe attunement. We begin with, I acknowledge myself as a human. And I won't repeat the acknowledgement vibe. You can hear it again in what was recorded. You really get into that entire vibe of what acknowledgement actually means. I receive myself as a human. It has all the powerful vibrations that are associated with receiving, and we complete with, I accept myself as a human. And that's the acceptance part, which gets you into a state of whole and complete. And the three together, when we take that pause, and sometimes it's a long pause, sometimes it's a short pause. Again, I'm very much in tune with what's going on in the group. When I take that pause, you are literally then stationed in the center of this alchemy of these three very powerful vibrations. And the innate vibe of the three together is I belong. And when that belongingness comes in, and you enter that space of I belong, nothing matters and everything matters. You're not attached to anything, and you have everything. You know it is literally at your beck and call, whatever it is that you desire. This is one form of, that's why I guess it's called beyond meditation. This chant, if you like, is one which does not need to be rushed through. You don't have to rush and say the three things 108 times. When you get yourself into that state and you go about it slowly and surely, following each step at a time, the slower it is, the more powerful it is. You experience that complete journey, that journey of okayness, applied to love, brought into it trust, whole and completeness, coming home knowing you belong. Experiencing alignment, experiencing flow. There are about 5 other pieces which we will get to hear about over the next several weeks. This body of work came through for this time, so that each of these nuances can be revealed to us, and we can start anchoring it in our bodies, in our fields, in a full spectrum way. And that becomes the rocket fuel equivalent that enables us to take off. So let's go ahead and experience this. Get yourself comfortable. Keep yourself sitting upright. Your feet are on the floor. Your arms are on either side of you. Your palms are facing forward. Fingers lightly stretched. And just feel, today I just want you to feel the base of your feet and just deepen the touch of your feet to the ground or to the floor of your car if that's where you are. Just feel that touch a little bit more strongly than usual. And as you feel it more strongly, notice that the back of your crown is being pulled up. And as you like lightly push your feet into the ground, the back of your crown is pulled up. Your shoulders drop. Your arms become a little bit floppy and feel heavy. Your fingers, the tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. The middle of your feet are connected to the core of the earth. Take your hands, put them on top of your thighs. Your palms are facing upward. You're feeling that wonderful stretch. Your shoulder blades are getting closer to each other. Don't push anything. All of this will happen just automatically. You're in exactly the right posture. Notice your breath for a little. You're feeling the rhythm of your breath. We're going to go into the 9-4-6 breath. You're going to go into aligning your mind, your heart, and your gut. And at the appropriate time, a flow will kick in when the same 9-4-6 breath starts to unblock and open up all of your 13 chakras. So breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm now going to introduce that beautiful cord made of the alloy of gold, silver, copper, and bronze. That cord has come in and it is connecting the base of your spine, the middle of your feet, the tips of your fingers to the core of the earth. And just by its connection, your nervous system is strengthened. The bacteria, fungus, and parasites are starting to get zapped. The ones that don't belong, the ones that are not in service of you. Copper is adjusting not just the pH balance in your terrain, it is also harmonizing the mineral composition. Invoking a cellular memory in your organs of what it feels like when the mineral composition is perfect. And bronze is illuminating that special light that denotes the divinity that you are. And it's literally just by that connection, it immediately starts to clear out anything and everything that might have surfaced as we did the first set of 946 breaths. It released stuff that did not belong, that was not in the highest service of your mind, your heart, and your gut becoming aligned. We're going to go into the 946 breath again. And this time, our intention is to move from alignment to flow. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus your attention in your heart. And as you're breathing in, just breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. And when you're breathing out, breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. And breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Now repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I anchor the human within humanity. 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 Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So focus your attention into your heart again. Just breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. And breathing out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Take your hands in front of your heart. Rub them against each other. Put them over your eyes. Open your eyes and then take them on top of your head, the back of your head, either side of your neck, down your shoulders, and do an energy sweep. Please go ahead and share your completion word to complete this session. And we will go ahead and anchor these. Thank you, Phyllis, for your shares. Divine, David, so beautiful. Our next pearl of wisdom that I'm going to be talking about in a few hours is focused on delicious and delirious and disruptive. So it's a collection of those three things that I'm going to be talking about. It's quite interesting. I love the perspective that comes through in these pearls of wisdom. And every time I'm surprised, I realize, well, that's because each pearl is a pearl that, does something to enable this world to be a world that works for everyone. So join me if you are able to. Pure love and commitment. Thank you, Jamila. Grace, heart, namaste, Grace. Thank you for letting me in so late. Gail, thank you for being here. Thanks for asking for healing energy. Yes, warm soup. Warm. It's a great, great experience to have in the new moon today. A recapitulation of love, beautiful, anchored in the divine, love being in flow, off flow, scrumptious gratitude. Yes, Sarah, it's really beautiful. So much love, so much gratitude, much gratitude. 3 hearts, beautiful. Peaceful grace and joy. Wow, that's great, Gail. Thank you for sharing this amazing experience of yours. Peaceful, whole brain, whole, and I can't read it. Whole mind, one with the soul, the whole heart. Thank you, Mynoo, for all. Warm inside my body, simplicity, beautiful, loving this spectacular day. Thank you, and a grand evening for us. Happy love, New Year. Oh, yeah, that's a great. Happy Lunar New Year. That's true. And to everyone too. Calm, peace of mind, secure, grateful. Blessings of love to you all. Thank you. Received beautifully. Mixed feelings um, going within soul um, and events. Yes, you're on a journey, Asha. Um, it's quite special. So great that you observe so acutely, deep, calm, and love filled, whole soul, love and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to Phyllis. We'll watch the video. Thank you all. See you all in a few hours, those of you who will be joining. Thanks. Bye bye.